Start by looking at the center of the spiral. As you gaze at the spinning spiral, you'll find that your mind will automatically and effortlessly become more and more concentrated, while your body is becoming more and more relaxed. This will happen naturally as you'll find the spiral increasingly fascinating and captivating. One of the first positive signs that your mind is becoming more concentrated is a fuzziness, a waviness in the lines of the spiral. After a while, you should also begin to notice a yellowish, fluorescent-like fringe to the black. You should also notice that every now and then the spiral seems to grow, especially if you look toward the edges. It almost seems to come out at you. Program in also a three-dimensional effect. Tell yourself the spiral is a funnel or a whirlpool. Also, every now and then, the spiral will appear to unwind like the spring of a giant clock. And you'll become aware of dark rays seeming to spin off the spiral. All of these are positive signs that your mind is progressively becoming more and more concentrated, and your imagination and mind coming more under your control. Now, to show you how much control you already have, tell yourself you're in a spiral tunnel traveling backwards, as if you were in a train traveling through the tunnel and looking out the rear window. Now, imagine yourself looking up at the top of a deep well. Feel yourself sinking into the deep spiral well as you continue to look up at the top. Now you can reverse this. See yourself looking down at the bottom of the well and feel yourself rising. If you don't see all these things now, you'll be able to program them in after a while. And you'll be able to program in other effects you decide on as well. All the while you've been gazing at the spiral, your mind has automatically become more and more concentrated. Now, in this highly concentrated state, your mind comes to act like a powerful magnifying glass, intensifying whatever you focus on, especially your positive thoughts. To show you how powerfully concentrated your mind has actually become, I'm going to count from 1 to 3. At the count of 3, I want you to look away from the spiral at some particular object and watch it actually become magnified. All right now? 1, 2, 3. You can actually see it growing, expanding towards you. Your powerfully concentrated mind doing this. Your mind zooming in on the object. Now looking back at the spiral. And let it continue focusing your mind even more. You now begin to get some idea of what your concentrated mind can do. You begin to realize that you will have greater control over your life now. You will be able to give yourself positive suggestions that will get through to your subconscious. Your mind will really zoom in now on your positive goals. You just know you'll be able to attain them now. You know that positive thoughts automatically lead to positive action. And the more concentrated your mind is when focusing on them, the more likely the positive response. So you know you're going to get a much stronger response from now on to your positive thoughts. As you continue looking at the spiral now, a feeling of peace beginning to come over you. A feeling of inner peace. A feeling of peace and tranquility coming over you. And as this happens, letting your eyes close now. And as they close, becoming aware of beautiful, moving patterns, soothing patterns, and feeling more and more relaxed. A feeling of inner peace coming over you because you now realize that with this newfound power of your mind, you're going to be able to get through or around any problems you might have to face in life. A feeling of confidence and security growing within. A source of strength you'll be able to call on any time you need it. And this naturally helps you to feel more at peace within. It's a wonderful feeling to know you're going to be more in control over your own life from now on. Over your habits, your attitudes, your emotions, and above all, over your ability to react calmly and clear-headedly to any situation. You're going to be able to make any improvements in yourself you wish, bit by bit. Any positive changes, one by one. You know you can do it now, as you will regularly, daily be programming in the positive goal you're working on at the time. See yourself doing this now. Picture it in your mind. See yourself working with SPC on a regular, daily basis and programming your goal, your positive thoughts in regularly. Be specific now. See yourself programming in a specific goal at a specific time of day. Developing this regular habit will also help to get things in general done more on time. You'll be getting out of the habit of putting things off. And you know you can always use one of the shortcuts at any time to put you back in control should you start to lose it. If, for instance, you start to get overly tense at a particular time, see yourself going through the 20 to 10 or deep breath shortcut and programming in that you will become more relaxed. Picture yourself now in a typical situation, starting to get tense or irritated. Picture it now. And then see yourself using the shortcut to automatically relax you, and seeing that it does work. And you know that as a result of your greater control, you're going to be more free now, able to do what you really want to be doing. And this, of course, making you feel quite happy. You will no longer be afraid to ask for or go after what you want. No longer afraid to stand up for what you think is right. No longer afraid to say no if that's what you feel is right. No longer afraid to try for something for fear of failure or rejection. It's a whole new you, a feeling of being reborn. You will have a much more winning attitude going into things expecting to win, expecting to succeed, no matter what the odds seem to be. And if you do have occasional failures, not letting them bother you. In fact, feeling good because you weren't afraid to try. And you knew you gave it your best. And you'll be learning from any mistakes and quickly bouncing back, doing better the next time. And now, taking advantage of the positive state you're in to program in your positive goal of the moment. Practice the 20 to 10 countdown first, timing each number with the letting out of a breath. When you reach 10, you know you'll be in the most receptive state. Then, program in your goal or your positive thought and see yourself in a typical situation responding in the positive way. See it clearly and vividly. And of course, you'll see yourself feeling good because of it. And also see yourself succeeding with any necessary initial steps as well. Take as much time as you need. When you've finished, you can open your eyes and continue to feel good. Alright, begin counting back from 20, timing the numbers with the letting out of your breath.